Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please silence all phones at this time as we prepare for our opening number.
I just wanna take you high, throw your hands up in the sky. Let's set this party on fire. Players, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24-karat magic in the air. It's so clear. Look out! Do you remember we fell in love? We're young and innocent then. Do you remember how it all began? It just seemed like heaven, so I did it. Do you? I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jacking. Keep up. Players only. Come on. Put your pinky rings up. Remember the time. Remember the time we first met, girl. Remember the time. Oh, remember the time. Second verse for the hustlers, gangsters, and your ugly ass friends. I cannot preach, I cannot preach. I gotta show them how I feel, get it in. First, take your sip, do your dip, spend your money like money ain't shit. Ooh, ooh, got to blame it on Jesus. Hashtag, damn, for me. Back in the spring, every morning, birds would sing. Do you remember those special times? The best go on and on in the back of my mind. Remember the time. What y'all trying to do? Remember the time.
Our 2025 Royal Court candidates have prepared a special treat for you this evening. Without further ado, introducing your Master of Ceremonies for the evening, Mr. Senior, for the 2024-2025 academic year, Javante Neal, and your Mistress of Ceremonies, the 77th Miss Central State University, Brienne Lovelace.
How we feeling this evening? I can't hear y'all. How we feeling this evening? Okay.
Right. Good evening, everyone. Well, that was a great performance, if I do say so myself. What do you think? Yeah, I think that was good. That wasn't loud enough. All right, that's a little better. That's a little better. I am Javante Neal. I'm Mr. Senior for the 2024-2025 academic year. I also serve as Public Relations Executive Board Member for Marauder Men of Distinction, and I'm a proud Spring 25 initiate of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Delta Z chapter.
And I am Brienne Lovelace, the 77th Miss Central State University for the 2024-2025 academic year. And I will have to agree that was quite the number. Tonight's pageant will feature 10 contestants who have worked incredibly hard over the past few weeks to put on this 25-karat gold Marauder pageant together. These contestants are competing and vying to be your 2025-2026 Royal Court. Javante, why don't you tell the audience what they have in store for tonight?
Of course, that's my pleasure. All right, so the show will consist of an opening scene, which we just witnessed, an introduction section where contestants will have the opportunity to tell us a bit about themselves and their platform, and then there will be a Marauder scene where we'll jump into a behind-the-scenes interview featuring the host and co-host, Miss Central State University and Mr. Senior. And up next will be the contestants' performances, where they'll each showcase some amazing talent. And after that, we'll be blown away by some powerful oratories. And last but not least will be the formal world scene, where contestants will showcase their ability to answer worldview questions right on the spot.
Wow, that really sounds like a phenomenal show. So, without further ado, let's bring out our very first contestant. Introducing contestant number 2.
Patience and perseverance, and time gains all. And just like Central State University, gaining its independence in 1887, being renamed from college to university in 1965, and getting struck by a devastating tornado that wiped out 80% of the campus on the night of April 3rd and the morning of April 4th in 1974, I too had to endure patience and perseverance in order to stand here in front of you all. Greetings. I am Aisha Renee Jamila Kenyatta, contestant number 2, a clinical exercise science major from the Gem City, Dayton, Ohio, vying to be the 78th Miss Central State University for the 2025-2026 academic year, standing tenaciously on the platform of motion, not only creating motion for the students, but for the university as well, through mobilization, organization, training and leadership, innovation, operations, and enrollment and retention. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for contestant number 2.
Introducing contestant number 3.
As the only public HBCU in in the state of Ohio, Central State University has empowered generations of leaders, and I am ready to carry forth the legacy of the 77 phenomenal queens before me. Greetings, I am Asia Amir Kempson, contestant number 3, a business scholar from the heart of the Midwest, Detroit, Michigan, vying to be the 78th Miss Central State University for the 2025-2026 academic year. I am ready to lead with purpose, serve with passion, and put a legacy in motion. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for contestant number 3.
Contestant number 5.
Greetings to the ones I see and to the ones who hear me. I am Riley Mays, contestant number 5, majoring in studio art with a minor in business, residing from the capital city of Columbus, Ohio, home of the Buckeyes, the Dreamers, and the Creators. And I'm vying to be the Mr. Senior for the 2025-2026 academic year, standing on the platform of art, authenticity, resilience, truth. Art is not what you see, but what you make others see. Let's make an impact together. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 5.
Introducing contestant number 6.
Greetings. I am Tiffany Whitaker, contestant number 6, a business administration major hailing from the Garden State, New Brunswick, New Jersey. And I am vying to be the Miss Senior 2025-2026 academic year, standing boldly on the platform of Marauder Hill. From the yard to the world, let's take a stance to turn our visions into reality. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 6.
Contestant number 7.
Greetings and salutations. I am Nassan Jackson, contestant number 7, a business administration major with a concentration in marketing from the capital city of Lansing, Michigan, vying to be the Mr. Junior for the 2025-2026 academic year. I stand relentless and fierce on the platform of the heart of a champion. A true champion is resilient, proving that determination and perseverance leads to greatness. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 7.
Introducing contestant number 8.
Greetings. I am Darvinette Hannah, contestant number 8, a sophomore majoring in psychology with a minor in philosophy and religion. Born and raised in the illustrious Jewel of the Caribbean, Nassau, the Bahamas. Home of the crystal clear turquoise waters, white sand, and culture that colors the heart. Vying to be the Miss Junior for the 2025-2026 academic year, standing boldly on the platform of built on faith, resilience, and grace. These are the building blocks that hold you steady when your purpose gets heavy. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 8.
Contestant number 9.
Greetings, my fellow Marauders. I am Zakiah Thomas, contestant number 9, a double major in criminal justice and sociology, born and raised from the one, the only, Windy City, Chicago, Illinois. Vying to be the Miss Junior for the 2025-2026 academic year. Standing gracefully on the platform of perception into reality. The way that you view the world reflects the way that you move through it. Change your perspective to create the reality that you desire. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 9.
Introducing contestant number 10.
I bid you all with greetings and humble salutations. I am Delvin J. Doxson, contestant number 10, a double major in business management and finance, coming to you from the vibrant shores where the sun meets the sea and the sun stretches endlessly, Nassau, the Bahamas. Vying to serve as the Mr. Sophomore for the 2025-2026 academic year. Standing with pride and determination on the platform, delving deeper into success. Fostering a culture of innovation and resilience, where each setback is a stepping stone towards greater achievement. Together, we maraud towards success. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 10.
Contestant number 11.
Greetings and humble salutations, my fellow Marauders. I am Jeffrey LaRon Jr., contestant number 11, majoring in psychology with a concentration in forensic psychology. Coming to you from the scenic islands of sun, sand, and sea, Nassau, the Bahamas. Humbly vying to be the Mr. Sophomore for the 2025-2026 academic year. Standing firmly on the platform of Rooted in Growth, a journey to humility, faith, and time. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 11.
And last, but certainly not least, contestant number 12.
Greetings, Marauders, Centralians, family, and friends. I am Douglas Woodall, contestant number 12, a studio art major, Born in the land by the lake, Cleveland, Ohio. Vying to be the Mr. Sophomore for the 2025-2026 academic year. Maintaining a strong position on the platform, pressure creates diamonds. Under pressure, we uncover our true potential. Like coal turning into diamonds, we too shine brightest in adversity. Thank you.
Let's give it up for contestant number 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give each contestant one more round of applause. As mentioned before, each contestant had a private interview with the judges panel. That interview will account for 10 points of the total score. The introduction will account for 5 points of the total score. Marauder wear will account for 20 points of the total score as well. Talent will make up 15 points of the final score. Oratory will make up 20 points. Informal wear and on-stage question is 15 points towards the total score, accumulating in a possibility of 85 points per judge.
All right, now we've seen them walk the walk, but are y'all ready to see them talk the talk? Next up is going to be our oratory competition, where our senior candidates only will be given the task of speaking about self-reflection as an HBU student and a student leader. So the judges will be looking to see if the candidates actually answer the prompt and if overall performance of delivery and speech is well thought out. The topic of this year's oratory speech is the importance of knowing your purpose, leaving your legacy, and defining your leadership as an HBCU king or queen. So, ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2.
Yeah, that's so funny. Have you ever been told that you were the spinning image of someone? When you looked in the mirror and saw your reflection, did you compare yourself or deny it? What impact did these spinning images have on you? In my case, I have 3. A great grandmother, a matriarch, a woman that ingrained the value of connecting with everyone in my path, a father, a man that embedded the value of friendship, kindness, optimism, and family orientation, a mother, a woman that continues to instill the value of persistence, perseverance, courage, courage, and strength. These are the building blocks of purpose, the morals and values, life experiences, and visions for the future. The factors that have cultivated my purpose, making an impact wherever I go for the greater good. A purpose that leaves a legacy, my legacy. The legacy of student leadership. Connected with everyone in my path, not only to create opportunities for myself, yet be a segue for others. The number one piece of advice I give to all my tours: connect, connect, connect. Connecting not only for the opportunities it may lead you into, yet for the trouble it may lead you out of. Encouraging my peers to get engaged in campus life by planning events and Marauder Activity Board, not only to cultivate mine, but others around me true HBCU experience. Being optimistic and kind, unaware of what anyone is going through, whose day I've made, whose life I've saved. Being the example that was set to me by my mentors to my mentees, pushing them to their fullest potential and letting them know that anything is possible, yet being a shoulder to cry on and telling them that trials are not forever and hard times do fade away. Being persistent and determined, not letting my adversities define who I am, yet making them building blocks for a greater future. Stepping into the role of the 78th Miss Central State University is more than about being a face. It's about being graceful, yet fearless, a disruptor, yet poised, being determined to move when others are content in complacency. And as a true HBCU queen, I continue to make motion by mobilizing and encouraging others to get engaged in their communities, organizing and bringing the future leaders of tomorrow together, training and leadership for professional development and personal growth, innovating new ideas, driving growth for a better tomorrow because innovation is in our DNA. Operating on these innovative ideas and making visions come to life, and doing these things to build enrollment and retention for all current and future pirates, marauders, and centralians. This is a continuation of a legacy in the making. This is what it is all about. Knowing and living in your purpose, building your legacy, and leaving it behind for future generations to reap the benefits of and be a part of the continuation of work to be done because the job is truly never done. And to my three, you all taught me the true definition of motion, and I hope the spinning image that you see is making you all proud. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2. Please give a warm round of applause as we welcome contestant number 3 to the stage.
Every Wednesday, I press this blazer, fix these pearls, and step out into the world as a queen of my HBCU. But this isn't about looking the part. This is a uniform of purpose, a symbol of pride, a reminder that leadership is not just a role, it's a responsibility. You see, at HBCU, we don't just earn degrees, we inherit legacies. We walk the same halls as visionaries, groundbreakers, and revolutionaries. And at Central State University, the only public HBCU in the state of Ohio, we are taught not only to succeed, but to serve, not only to lead, but to lift. And with every step, we are called to do more than exist. We are called to serve. But here's the truth they don't tell you about leadership. It's not glamorous. It's not about the crowns, the titles, the applause. It's about the late nights and the early mornings. It's standing up for something when you'd rather sit down. It's speaking up when others sit around and be quiet. It's, it's being purposeful with every action that you decide to take. And purpose is that fire inside of you that won't let you rest. Purpose is what wakes you up at 6 a.m. for that class, even when you're exhausted. Purpose tells you to keep going when others tries to knock you down. Purpose tells you that you belong in rooms that weren't designed for us and command you to take a seat at the table anyways. To be a leader at an HBCU is to understand that your existence is already resistance. Your presence is already power. And your actions, every single one, become part of the legacy that you are building. And legacies live all around our campus, from our classrooms to our student center. Your impact matters. Leadership is always a big issue on our campus. Everyone takes leadership. And at Central State University, if you're ready to be a king or a queen, you have to wear the crown. So I ask you, are you here to wear the crown or are you here to carry it? Because a true king or queen doesn't just wear their titles on a Wednesday. They live it every single day. They lead with love, passion, and fire. The crown is heavy, but I'm ready. Thank you.
Let's please give it up for contestant number 3. Introducing contestant number 5.
How are you all enjoying this show so far?
Hold on, all right, all right, all right.
That's not loud enough for me. I said, how are y'all enjoying the show?
That shit fell out.
Okay. Introducing to the stage, contestant number 5.
When I first arrived on campus, I didn't feel like I belonged. While leaving my friends that I just spent all my years with and having to start a fresh start, the energy of student life just felt so overwhelming. I was unsure where I was at. I was uncomfortable. I was disconnected. The overwhelming newness of it all felt like a storm that I quite wasn't ready to weather. But as time went on, I realized something crucial. Purpose isn't something you stumble upon, it's something you create. I wasn't at my central. You see, at first, I stayed on the sidelines, unsure how to get involved. I stayed in my room. I hid from the world. I even went home every weekend. It seemed like the route back and forth home seemed more familiar than the route on the yard. The energy that so many students gained while thriving in organizations and attending events, it all felt foreign to me. But I had to make a change for myself. Once I started joining organizations and attending different events, things began to change. I found my purpose. It was like a new spark of energy started to come inside my body. I found out that leadership isn't about being in the spotlight. It's about facing challenges bigger than yourself, helping others, and building relationships. As HBCU students, we walk in the footsteps of giants, the ones that paved the way for us, the ones who paved the way for us black kings and queens to sit in the rooms we sit in today, the ones who made sure we had a way, we had a place. Our legacy is built on art, authenticity, resilience, truth. If we don't follow through with a legacy or make a new legacy, what was the point of it all? College isn't just about earning a degree. It's about making sure you leave your mark. When I leave this campus, I want to make sure my name rings bells, but not in a bad way. What if the world remembered you, but not for what you took? What if your name echoed in the halls you used to walk in, not because you're wealth or status, but because of the lives you touched? During my journey, I had to find out we must all find our legacy or create a new legacy, but we truly must find our purpose. I advise all of us to find our purpose and to follow through for legacy or make a legacy within yourself. We have the responsibility to follow the steps of our ancestors because they made sure we had a way. Now, as I reach into my pocket, I have the clock tower pen. And as I put it on myself, I was finally at my central. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause for contestant number 5. And last but not least, please welcome contestant number 6.
This is a pen. Simple, small, and easy to forget. But in the right hands, this pen is powerful enough to change the world, such as leadership. Some say history is written by those in power, but the truth is, history is written by those who choose to lead, who choose to serve, and who choose to leave their mark. As Miss College of Business, I didn't need a spotlight to make an impact. I showed up, I stayed true, and I supported, knowing I was walking in purpose. This pen signed freedom into laws, turned protest into progress, built dreams from scratch, even wrote stories that can never be erased. Our ancestors were denied the right to write their own stories, but that didn't stop them. They dreamed and they fought so that today we hold the pen. So let me ask you, what will you write? Leadership is not about wearing a crown or having a title. It's about making others in the room shine bright, planting seeds into generations after generations because titles fade and crowns get passed on. But impact is forever. A true leader doesn't wait for the page to turn. She picks up the pen, she writes boldly, and she leads in purpose. So, what will you write? Will you let others write your story, or will you pick up the pen and create a legacy that no one can forget? Because I know that I will not lead for the moment, I will lead for the movement. I will not wear a title, I will write a legacy. And when my time is done, my story will not end. It will live on in those that I inspired because I am not just a queen, I'm a writer of legacy. And with this pen, I will execute my purpose. Thank you.
Well said, contestant number 6.
Please give these wonderful contestants one more round of applause. And now, you're about to meet the people who will be judging tonight's pageant. We are so proud to introduce our judges panel that will select this year's Central State University's Royal Court. First, we have Dr. Shandi Knight, the Assistant Director of Human Resources at Central State University. She's been with the university for 2 years in May 2025. Dr. Knight was raised in Trotwood, Ohio, where she attended Trotwood Madison High School. Dr. Knight holds multiple degrees, including a doctorate in business administration. Dr. Knight is an active member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated Chi Lambda chapter. In her free time, Dr. Knight likes traveling, shopping, and spending time with her family. Dr. Knight is passionate about helping people become their best selves through coaching, mentorship, and leadership training. Please help me welcome Dr. Shandi Knight.
Next up, we'll have Dr. Jose Ulysses Toledo. He was appointed as the Vice President for Research and Economic Development and the Director of the Land Grant Program here at Central State University on October 1st, 2024. In his new role, he provided pragmatic and administrative leadership for the university in areas of research, extension, and economic development. He participates as a tenured faculty member in the College of Engineering, Science, Technology, and Agriculture here at Central State. Prior to his appointment here at CSU, he served as the Vice Chancellor for Research at the Southern University of Agriculture and Extension Center from September 2021 to July 2024. Previously, he served as the Vice President for Research and Public Service and Dean and Director of Land Grant Programs at West Virginia State University from 2018 to 2021. He currently serves as the executive leadership team within various university committees, and he's an active member of professional organizations, including the Association of Public and Land Grant Universities, the 1890 Association of Research Directors, and the 1890 Association of Extension Administrators, also the National Council for Research Administrators and National Association of International Educators. Dr. Toledo has also provided leadership in the 1890 Association of Research Directors as a treasurer since November of 2022. Dr. Toledo is a graduate of University of Tom Nova in Chapingo, Mexico, where he completed his degree in agronomy and food engineering in 1991. He continued his graduate studies at the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign and earned currently the degrees of Master of Science in Plant Biotechnology and Business Administration in 1995. While at the University of Illinois, he also attained a doctoral degree in natural resources and environmental sciences and a minor of doctoral degree in strategic business management in 2021. He is also a proud member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, so please give him a round of applause.
And lastly, we have my former queen, Raven Galladay. Raven Galladay is a passionate leader hailing from Cleveland, Ohio. She recently graduated from Central State University with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in marketing. During her time here at Central State University, Raven proudly served as the 76th Miss Central State University. Her reign centered around the platform Move in Purpose, maximizing our value every day. She focused heavily on holistic wellness, leadership, professional development, and student engagement. In addition to this, Raven was active in various student organizations. She was a member of Elmatic Expressions, Womanhood Wednesday, Crown, and Campus Tour Guides. Outside of leadership, she also received various awards for her academic success. Raven is currently pursuing her master's in business administration right here at Central State University. Beyond her academic endeavors, she is deeply engaged in the performing arts scene in Cleveland, Ohio. With a vision to thrive in business, artistry, and leadership, she is determined to make a lasting impact across these fields. Please give my former queen, Raven Galladay, a warm round of applause.
We just want to send a sincere thank you for taking the time out to judge tonight's pageant. Thank you. All right, earlier this evening, all our contestants underwent an interview with our judges panel, which will be tallied into the scoring total at the end. But now, our contestants will be doing a different kind of interview, one where they'll show their marauder spirit and their personality. They'll answer certain topics about our illustrious institution. So without further ado, let's welcome contestant number 7, which will he be talking about the topic of the sunken garden.
Some have walked through the sunken garden as pirates, even though they weren't supposed to. Come on now, don't lie. The sunken garden is the heart of the campus. It is a lovely location of the once famous 2 Hour Springs with beautiful scenery. We walk through it as holding candles to symbolize the knowledge, perseverance, and commitment required to become a centurion. This sacred space has witnessed generations of marauders blossom like the trees in the garden. And even after the tornado destroyed it, the heart of the campus was rebuilt, demonstrating its resilience and ability to thrive through adversity. Similar to my ability to endure and evolve, my transformation from a pirate to a 25K Marauder marked the beginning of my journey to build a long-lasting legacy. From joining the Royal Court to engaging in various campus organizations, I too have honed valuable skills like leadership, communication, empathy, and many more. And as I continue to develop, I understand that my job's not done. I'm still in the process of becoming the best version of myself day by day. Even though obstacles are thrown my way, my Harvard champion will propel me forward, enabling me to triumph over challenges. And just like the sunken garden, I too will grow and bloom into the leader I'm destined to be. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give another round of applause for contestant number 7. Now we welcome to the stage contestant number 8. Contestant
Central,
number 8 with the topic, the Central State Tornado.
Central State University is a living example of resilience. After the 1974 devastating tornado destroyed over 80% of this campus, CSU did not fold. Instead, it rose with healthy green grass, firm foundations, and students striving for excellence. CSU turned destruction into determination, rebuilding, rebranding, and revitalizing into a beacon of strength. As a 25 carat Marauder, I am an international student from the Bahamas, and my journey mirrors this spirit. Traveling overseas not to kill, steal, or destroy, but make a positive yet powerful impact at Central State, using my gifts through praise dance, peer tutoring, honors, content creation, and influencing. I poured into the vibrant campus life, using my voice and actions to advocate and to inspire. Just as CSU has a purpose, I do too. My platform, built on faith, resilience, and grace, echoes the very foundation CSU stands upon. These are the building blocks that hold you steady when your purpose gets heavy. Just as CSU rose from the ruins, I stand here today, stronger, grounded, and ready to serve. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause for contestant number 8.
Now we would like to welcome contestant number 9, which will be talking about Central State University's alma mater.
Central State University isn't just a place where I go to school. It's where I found me. It's where I became stronger, more confident, and started walking into the woman that I have always dreamed of becoming. There's a line in our beautiful alma mater written by our very first president, Dr. Charles H. Wesley, that says, "Builder of women to be, we build for thee thy heart and mind." He wrote those words to remind us that Central State is more than just a campus. It is a place of pride, purpose, and transformation. A place where students, especially young black women like me, are built from the inside out. Being a first generation college student has came with a lot of doubt, pressure, and fear. But Central changed everything because they believed in me a little more than I believed in myself. As a proud 25 carat Marauder, I've turned that belief into action. I've served as Miss Sophomore, leading my class with love and staying true to my platform, uplifting and empowering yourself and others past the reflection in the mirror. As a Crown Queen mentor, I've poured into young women who just needed someone to remind them that they got this. Through the Honors College, I stay committed to my academic excellence, and as a resident advisor, I've become a big sister to many, creating a space where others feel seen and safe. But these roles are not just titles. They are the foundation of the woman that Central State is shaping me to be. So when I sing, our alma mater guides us, and it's great for God, for Central, for State. I sing it with pride because I am a product of Central's promise. Thank you.
Please give it up for contestant number 9.
And now we welcome to the mic contestant number 10 with the topic of the university's colors.
At Central State University, maroon and gold aren't just colors. They serve as powerful symbols of resilience, excellence, and the pursuit of knowledge. When Dr. Charles H. Wesley became CSU's first president in 1947, he chose these colors with purpose. Gold represents wealth, not the kind found in our pockets, but in mind. It symbolizes the richness of knowledge, the type that uplifts, transforms, and leads. Maroon represents the bloodshed of enslaved Africans, warriors who refused to be broken. They fought, rebelled, and built free communities. To be a 25-carat Marauder means you embody the very best of CSU. You don't just settle, but you delve deep into yourself to be the best at what you do. I stand as one carrying the torch of legacy forward, holding firm to the goal of knowledge while maintaining a 3.83 GPA as a freshman. Honors College Chief Emissary, lifting as I climb, leading with the gold of knowledge and the maroon strength of those that come before me. Honor Student Association Treasurer, managing resources to uplift my peers, honoring the golden value of collective growth and shared success. Being a full ride academic scholar, I pursue gold standard excellence, holding firm to the maroon resilience that drives me forward. This too should be you, because we all should be delving deeper into our success. So the question is, are you just wearing these colors or are you living in them? Thank you.
Let's give a warm round of applause for contestant number 10.
Next up, we'll have contestant 11, where he'll give a topic about the university's first president.
Let's take it back for a moment. Back to 1947. Dr. Charles H. Wesley didn't just become the first president of Central State University. He became a builder of legacy. From 1947 to 1965, he expanded our lands, elevated our academics, and started traditions like Charter Day and Academic Honors Day. Celebrations we still hold with pride. But here is a fun fact. Dr. Wesley was also a scholar, a minister, and a proud member of the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. He led not just with knowledge, but with vision. And that vision still echoes today. Being a Marauder is more than just a title, it's a legacy. As a 25-carat Marauder, I represent my values through service and leadership. I'm an honor student, I sing with the CSU chorus, and I serve on the Chase Student Activity Board. More than roles, I lead with heart and live a legacy rooted in humility, faith, and time. I am seeking the position of Mr. Sophomore, not for the crown, but to carry forward the torch lit by those who came before me, leaders like Dr. Wesley. This isn't about tradition, it's about transformation, and I am ready to live out that legacy every day. Thank you.
Please give a warm round of applause for contestant number 11. As we welcome contestant number 12 to the stage, please be reminded he has the topic of university founding.
I want to take a moment to share an inspiring story of Central State University, an institution that played a pivotal role for African American education in Ohio. March 19th, 1887, the day this great institution was founded. In fact, the year 1887 is the same number of bricks in a sunken garden. Fun fact. It all began right here in Wilberforce, Ohio, where educational opportunities were extremely limited. Now, the question you're probably asking yourself is why? Central State created a space for African Americans to receive higher education, especially in the field of teaching. Originally named Central State Normal School, CSU focused on inspiring teachers to uplift their communities. CSU didn't stop there. It became a land grant institution in 1890, one of 19 universities across the entire country. focusing on uplifting its agricultural and technological programs. So, as we reflect on the rich history of Central State University, let's not forget its mission of empowerment and accessibility as it continues to drive students today. It continues to drive me as a 25 carat Marauder as well. Being surrounded by so many great individuals and so much great history makes the drive a little easier. The drive does not stop with my candidacy for Mr. Sophomore, but my next 3 years at this great institution. Using the social, cultural, and political abilities I gained over the years of being a barber will help me along the way. Being able to walk into any room and speak confidently. Being able to listen and comprehend what is told to me. As a young black king in the society that we live in today, these are not just key elements to grow, to thrive, to live, but these are key elements needed to survive. Thank you.
Please give our contestants one more final round of applause. Earlier, we introduced our lovely judges, and again, thank you to our wonderful judges for performing the difficult task of judging our contestants tonight. But now, we would like to extend a warm welcome to the royalty in the audience. We ask that you please stand and wave when you're called. Please give a round of applause for Wilberforce University's 2025-2026 Royal Court elect. Are they in the building tonight? Yes, please give them a warm round of applause. This is your new Wilberforce Royal Court elect. You may now be seated. Please give a round of applause for any current campus royalty in the building. Please stand and be recognized. You may now be seated. Last but not least, any former members of Central State University's Royal Court, please stand and wave. You may now be seated.
Up next, we would like to honor the Student Government Association. Please stand to be recognized. Any faculty and staff or administration in the audience, please stand to be recognized. And last but not least, any Student Government Association candidates, please stand to be recognized.
Now it is time for our talent portion for the evening. Remember, these are unique showcases of what incredible talents these contestants have behind the scenes.
And in this scene, judges will be looking for each contestant's interpretive ability, readiness, technical skill, and stage presence. In addition, judges will take into account the totality of elements including costume, props, voice, use of body, and choreography. So let's get ready to see what these contestants bring to the stage for us. Without further ado, we would like to welcome contestant number 2.
Yeah. Man, this not a love song. This is doing me and only God can judge song. I do not know what the you thought it was song. Pop some champagne in a tub song. Just because song. Hey, what's the move? Can I tell the truth? If I was doing this for you, then I have nothing left to prove. Nah, this for me though. I'm just trying to stay alive and take care of my people. And they don't have no award for that. Trophies. Trophies. And they don't have no award for that. Shit don't come with trophies. Ain't no envelopes to open. I just do it cause I'm supposed to.
Right now, what a show if I do say so myself.
These contestants are truly bringing the heat. Let's give each contestant one more round of applause.
I don't know, Queen. It seemed like that death drop was a lot. You think you can do that?
I don't know if I can do that anymore. I think my days are hung up.
She real flexible.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 3.
They told us that diversity was more than a buzzword, more than a box check, more than a moment. They say, we see you, we support you, we're opening doors for you. But when I walked into that room, resume tight, confidence high, it was locked. No key, no knock, just silence. And the promises they made, well, they vanished with the budget cuts. First fired, first hired. Internships promised and ghosted. Millions pledged to DEI, but where did it go? They told us, work twice as hard. And I did. And the offer still never came. They tell us, be patient. But we've been waiting since our ancestors built the foundation that they profit from. So now, we don't wait for approval. We create, we innovate, and we take action. Because if they won't lead the future, then we will. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for contestant number 3.
Now, the next contestant we'll be bringing onto the stage will be showcasing what it truly means to be artistic, authentic, resilient, and truthful. So, without further ado, let's welcome contestant number 5. And we all know sometimes to create wonderful art, it takes time. How y'all feeling out there in the audience? Y'all good?
Do
I
we
can't
have any
tell.
Central State University alumni in the building tonight? What about some Central State University students? I know that's right.
All right, let's welcome contestant number 5.
Without further ado, contestant number 5. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties, so please hang tight with us.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So, y'all been seeing Riley Mays the whole time, but today is Ride the Guy time. I am an artist. So today, I'm gonna do a live painting for you. Well, I might actually do a drawing. But it seems that people keep sleeping on me. So I think I'm gonna hit you with another one. I think I'm gonna do a boxing piece. Can I get some music in the back?
Yeah, 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 yeah. No matter how long it takes.
I don't know. What y'all think?
Spiraling up, just like a rich staircase.
I want to add a little face right here. I might add a little eye. Uh, it don't look good. No, not yet. They still, man. I can't think. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Man, I had a little back right here. And I had a little arm to there. Y'all still not messing with it? Why not? Hey. Man. Y'all, hey, bring it up. Hey, show me some more. Show me some more. Yeah. 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 All of this is from me. I made all that by the hands of me. I only been painting for like 5 years. Man. But y'all gonna learn to stop sleeping on me. But I am right a guy. Soak up this moment and stop sleeping on me. Well, hold up. I can bust a move real quick. I'm gonna see y'all later.
Spiraling up, just like a rich staircase. No fly zone. Please stay the fuck out my airspace.
All right, now let's give another round of applause for contestant number 5, please.
No, it's on sight when I see you. I'm working in Squarespace. Yeah.
And remember, folks, those was all paintings, hand drawn and hand painted by him himself. So I would suggest y'all stop sleeping on him. He said it himself. What do you think, Queen?
I definitely think they should stop sleeping. Ride the Guy, right? Make some noise for Ride the Guy. All right.
I don't know. If I tried to get on stage and paint live, I would pass out.
You seen I tried and it was a mirror when I turned it around. I was just playing with it. So, as our next contestant is getting set up, do we have any former Royal Court members in the audience? I think we already seen you, but any more? All right. We're going to go ahead and wait for contestant number 6 to get set up.
Are y'all ready for Spring Fest next week? Yeah, me too. I heard someone say make sure y'all get y'all tickets. I wouldn't want to miss it. Speaking of the Spring Fest events coming up next week, stay tuned for the events. They will be posted soon. And of course, you're not going to miss out on those. Last year, we had a Spring Bling where it was students on stage reenacting certain celebrities, musical guests, and things like that. So I'm sure we're going to have more in store for you this year. So don't miss out on that, okay?
So, without further ado, contestant number 6.
Settle down, eyes on me. Today's lesson is the science of self love. No textbooks, no test, just the truth and a little chemistry. This flask, that's you. Beautiful, full of purpose, but even potential needs the right mix to shine. Hydrogen peroxide, this is your belief. It clears the way. It reminds you you can do hard things. Now let's add some dish soap. This is your potential. Quiet, strong, ready to expand beyond limits. The food coloring, that's your flavor, your story, your style, and your shine. No one else brings what you do. And this yeast, the most important part, that is your self worth. Once it's activated, everything changes. You rise, you overflow, and you become more than you ever imagined. Now, before the bell rings, I want you to remember that you are more than enough. You are powerful, you are purposeful, and proud. This is not just science, this is self love. Class dismissed.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
Thank
give
you.
contestant number 6 one more round of applause. Now, it is time for our contestants to perform their final 25 karat Marauder Gold act. They will showcase their finest threads in our formal wear suite. Our ladies will show off their elegance, poise, personality, and beauty by wearing a beautiful formal gown of their choice on stage. Our male Marauders will sport their nicest tuxedo or suit and own the stage as a true Marauder man should. Each contestant will finish with answering a worldview question. Scoring in this category is based on the contestant's grooming and appearance, grace, poise, posture, and ability to think on their feet. Also considered is the contestant's ability to articulate. The contestants have not had the chance to hear these questions prior to tonight. Let's give our contestants a warm welcome as they bless us with our presence. Without further ado, contestant number 2, Aisha Kenyatta, is a proud resident from the gem city of Dayton, Ohio, and she is a persistent and perseverant young woman that aspires to impact her environment for the greater good. Wherever she goes, while believing that words have power and mindsets shape realities. She is a junior majoring in clinical exercise science with aspirations of becoming an OBGYN. As a very energetic, active, and involved student in her Central State community, she is the co-chair of Tour Guides and Ultimate Treasure for the Invincible Marching Marauders, a cultivating and family environment driven by passion, striving to bring motion not only to the students but to the university as well. She is one that believes in not letting her adversities define who she is, but making them building blocks for a greater future. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2.
Contestant number 2, your question is, what role does HBCUs plays in redefining narratives about Black excellence on a global scale?
Thank you. May you please repeat that question?
Absolutely. What roles does HBCU plays in redefining narratives about Black excellence on a global scale?
Thank you. HBCUs play a very defining role in changing the narratives about Black excellence in everyday life because HBCUs produce the leaders of tomorrow in every classroom, every judge, every police officer, and we are Black excellence. Thank you.
Too many words have been spoken. Too many lies have been told, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2.
Let's welcome contestant number 3, Asia A. Kempson. Asia is a bold, visionary young woman who embodies grace, grit, and growth. She is known for her leadership, creativity, and passion for uplifting others throughout her collegiate journey. She is a spring 2025 initiate of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, where she continues to grow in sisterhood, service, and scholarship. As a Thurgood Marshall College Fund Ambassador and an Intern Excel Ambassador, Asia has helped over 100 students connect scholarships and internship opportunities, firmly planting seeds of success in her community. She does this by being a dynamic presence on campus, leading initiatives through Crown Queens, public relations, honors college, and partnerships with brands like Cricket Wireless. She does this by planning impactful events that shares valuable resources, and she also shows up for her peers with purpose and heart. She believes her campaign theme, Legacy in Motion, is more than a slogan. It is her life, her mission. Asia is committed to building futures, inspiring action, and leading the next generation towards stronger, brighter tomorrows.
Contestant number 3. In what ways can HBCUs contribute to global conversations about diversity, equity, and inclusion?
Thank you for that question. Can you repeat the question for me one more time?
Yes. In what ways can HBCUs contribute to global conversations about diversity, equity, and inclusion?
Thank you for that question. HBCUs can enter this conversation by sticking up for their students and promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion for our students and support us through this journey. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give one more round of applause for contestant number 3. Contestant number 5, Riley Mays. Riley Mays is a passionate leader and community advocate majoring in studio art with a minor in business. He serves as president of Marauder Men of Distinction and is a proud member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Raised by his mother, Wanda Mays, a dedicated educator of over 34 years with Columbus City Schools, Riley Mays is committed to creating positive change wherever he goes. His artwork has been placed in multiple galleries and most recently had a gallery showing on Front Street in Dayton, Ohio. Driven by a deep passion for his Central State University community, he's not just active, he is all in. With an unshakable commitment to uplifting the campus, he strives to turn ambition into action. For him, it's not just a vision, it's a way of life. It's a daily pursuit of excellence, unity, and purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 5.
And your question for you, contestant 5, is how can cultural traditions and values found in HBCUs enrich global multicultural experiences?
Thank you for that question. Here at this wonderful HBCU of mine, we have a family orientation around. We always make sure we say what up to each other or say hi. When I look at my brothers and my sisters, it's family. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for contestant number 5.
Introducing contestant number 6, Tiffany Whitaker. Tiffany Whitaker, daughter of Jacqueline Bradley and James Whitaker, is a dedicated business administration major here at Central State University, where she also serves as the Miss College of Business and is her second year as a resident advisor. She helps foster community and leadership in campus housing while also being the co-chair of the Marauder Activities Board. Tiffany plays a key role in planning events that uplift and unite the student body. She is also the founder of the one and only page we all know and love, Tiffany's Dumps, a photography page that captures the real, unfiltered moments of HBCU life throughout her unique list. Give it up for Tiffany Whitaker.
Contestant number 6. How do HBCUs play a role in shaping future global Black leaders?
Thank you for that question. HBCUs play a role in shaping future Black leaders by teaching them confidence and how to lead outside of college. Thank you.
Can we please give it up for the dress? Please.
Contestant number 6, Tiffany Whitaker. Contestant number 7, Nasan Jackson. A proud resident of Lansing, Michigan, exemplifies passion, leadership, and a relentless drive for success. As a business administration major with a concentration in marketing, Nasan has already made an impact within his community. Formerly serving as Mr. Freshman and now holding the title of Mr. Sophomore, he remains dedicated to leaving a legacy of contribution and excellence among his peers. Guided by his favorite motto, trust the process, Nasan is committed to personal growth and community enrichment. He places his faith at the center of his journey, striving to keep God the forefront as he works toward achieving his goals. With his determination and values, Nasan Jackson is well on his way to shaping a future marked by achievement and service. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 7.
Contestant number 7. Your question is, if you to represent an HBCU on a global platform, what values would you highlight and why?
Thank you for that question. If I was to represent my HBCU on a global platform, I will represent and showcase the culture and the passion that we have for our HBCU. I believe everybody that goes to our HBCU is passionate over Central State University and believes Central State University is the best HBCU in the world. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one last round of applause for contestant number 7, Nasan Jackson.
Introducing contestant number 8, Garbinet Hannah. Garbinet Hannah is an anointed woman of God, driven by the destiny God has set on her life. She has a passion for praise dance, content creation, and sharing the word of God to impact and change the lives of those around her. Garbinet is a member of Praise in Motion, Crown, an honors college student, and a peer tutor at Oasis. Garbinet aspires and will be a spiritual psychologist with her own company. Healing, counseling, and pouring wisdom into thousands of lives, blending the counseling of Christ with the counseling of books, has been an aspiration of hers. She does this by opening the eyes of many to show that God is real and he sets the captives free. She lives by the scripture. She lives by the scripture, Isaiah 60:22. When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. And she knows that God will do everything in His perfect timing. Please give it up for Darvinet Hannah.
Contestant number 8. Why is it important to preserve the history and legacy of HBCUs in an increasingly digital and interconnected world?
Thank you for that question. It is important to preserve HBCU legacy and culture because we are Black excellence. We set the tone and we are change agents in society. Black excellence flows from everywhere, the left, the right, up, and down. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give one last round of applause for contestant number 8, Darvinet Hannah. Please welcome to the stage contestant number 9, Zakiya Thomas. Born in Chicago, Illinois, to Precious Mitchell and William Thomas, Zakiya is a proud double major in criminal justice and sociology at the prestigious Central State University. She is guided daily by the words of Proverbs 3:6, "In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths." Zakiya currently serves as Miss Sophomore for the 2024-2025 academic year, where she has dedicated herself to uplifting her class with grace, purpose, and pride. Her platform, Perception into Reality, the way you view the world reflects the way you move around it. Change your perspective to create the reality you desire, aims to inspire students to shift their mindset, embrace growth, and take ownership of their journey. With a vision rooted in faith, transformation, and service, Zakiya is committed to continuing the work she has already begun. As she seeks the title of Miss Junior for the 2025-2026 academic year, she looks forward to expanding her impact, elevating student voices, and building a stronger, more unified campus, one perspective at a time. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 9, Zakiya Thomas.
Contestant number 9, your question for you is: what responsibility does HBCU students have in addressing global issues such as climate change, poverty, and social injustice?
Thank you for that question. The responsibilities that HBCUs has on global issues would be the advocacy that we can use to help others, the resources and everything that we have here on this campus and even in our country would be able to help others. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for contestant number 9, Zakiya Thomas. Contestant number 10, Delvin Daxon. Delvin Daxon, the son of Anishka and Delvon Daxon, hails proudly from the Bahamas, fondly referring to it as the island of the blue seas. He grew up amidst vibrant culture and breathtaking natural beauty. Delvin earned a full ride academic scholarship to attend Central State University through his academic excellence and unwavering determination. He is a visionary leader, standing on a platform focused on delving deeper into success, inspiring his peers to pursue personal and academic excellence. Guided by his personal mantra, be the change you wish to see in the world. Delvin leads by example, encouraging growth, resilience, and determination within the community. His commitment to transforming his environment, together with his deep appreciation for his heritage, sets him apart as a beacon of inspiration. Delvin is dedicated to fostering a supportive and ambitious culture at Central State University while championing a holistic approach to success that empowers every individual to thrive. Please give it up for contestant number 10, Delvin Daxton.
Contestant number 10. How would you use your education at an HBCU to make an impact in a country with limited access to higher education?
Thank you for that question. May you please repeat the question, please?
Yes. How would you use your education at an HBCU to make an impact in a country with limited access to higher education?
Thank you for that question. I would use my knowledge to go back home to help people that doesn't have higher education to show them that they can do and believe in what they can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 10, Delvin Daxton.
Contestant number 11, Jeffrey LaRon Jr. Hailing from Nassau, the Bahamas, Jeffrey LaRon Jr. is the son of Derica Nelson and Jeffrey LaRon Sr., and a proud graduate of C.V. Bethel Senior High School, where he served as perfect captain and earned numerous honors, including Most Outstanding English Language Student, Choir Member, and Business Award. A former member of the Bahamas National Youth Choir, he represented his country globally through music and culture. Now, a Dean's List student and a first generation scholar at Central State University with a 3.7 GPA, Jeffrey is a member of the Honors College CSU course Praise in Motion, Marauder Media Group, and Marauder Men of Distinction. Actively vying for the title of Mr. Sophomore, he is an advocate for service, growth, and student empowerment, living by the motto, service above self. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give contestant number 11, Jeffrey LaRon Jr., one more big round of applause.
Contestant number 11, your question for you is, how can HBCUs leverage technology and innovation to expand their global influence?
Thank you so much for that question. HBCUs can leverage technology through TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. As young people, we utilize those platforms. But yes, we can leverage those through those platforms. Thank you for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, one last round of applause for contestant number 11, Jeffrey LaRon Jr.
And let's welcome our last contestant for the night, contestant number 12, Douglas Woodall. Douglas Woodall is from Cleveland, Ohio, who currently studying studio arts, where he possesses a balanced creativity, all while being a strong spiritual supporter for those around him. He prioritizes being a positive role model for his three younger siblings and values his experience at Central State University. As Mr. Freshman for the 2024-2025 academic year, he exemplifies commendable leadership and dedication to helping others. Douglas is involved with the Modern Men of Distinction and aims to participate in several executive boards in the future. He's committed to uplifting those around him, and he does this by being evident through his involvement in guiding new students and engaging with younger children. His platform, Pressure Creates Diamonds, symbolizes resilience, encouraging personal growth, and the belief that challenges can lead to remarkable transformation. Douglas Woodall, the son of Nidra Woodall and Douglas Woodall III, truly embodies the spirit of perseverance and community contribution. Ladies and gentlemen, Douglas Woodall.
Contestant number 12, How does attending an HBCU prepare students to combat systemic racism both nationally and internationally?
Thank you for that question. May you please repeat the question?
Yes. How does attending an HBCU prepare students to combat systemic racism both nationally and internationally?
Thank you for that question. Attending at HBCU prepares us for systematic injustice by putting us at the forefront of everything. We are the voice. We are the youth. We are the future. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give contestant 12, Douglas Woodall, one big round of applause. Please give all the contestants one big last round of applause as well. And now I have the honor of introducing to the stage Miss Boswell, the Royal Court Advisor and Director of Marauder Leadership and Engagement. Without further ado, Miss Boswell.
Good evening, and thank you all for coming to our 2025 Royal Court Pageant. I am Talisa Boswell, Director of Marauder Leadership and Engagement, and I have a few thank yous I would like to give this evening. First, I would like to thank Dr. Cootie and Dr. Griffin for your support of Marauder Leadership and Engagement and entrusting me to put on my third Royal Court Pageant at Central State University. Can you please come out so that you can be recognized? And Dr. Griffin, if you're in the audience, please wave your hand. There he is. Wave your hand. Thank you to my lovely judges for agreeing to take on the difficult task of assessing the talents of our contestants. The job I do with getting them ready is half as difficult as it is to judge them. So special thank you to our judges for the evening. If you guys can please wave as well. A very, very, very special thank you to Merkiah Warren and Ariana Irving. Can you please come out and be recognized? For being my stage managers who are in charge of downloading and collecting all music, all videos, and everything, making sure the contestants have what they need and ensuring that this pageant went as smooth and, might I add, fast as it did. Merkiah and Ariane, please come out and be recognized. Could not have done it without you. Thank you, thank you. That's right. Those are my girls. Thank you to Javante Neal for stepping up in his position as Mr. Senior and serving as my Masters of Ceremony for this evening. I am so proud of your growth and your journey over the past 2 years on the court. Mr. Neal, can you please come out and be recognized as well? Okay, I think he's helping. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Did that for sure. Thank you. Last but certainly not least, I want to give a huge shout out to my 77 Miss Central State University. I could not have done everything I have done with the court without her leadership. Can you please come out and be recognized? And I'm going to get through this. That's right. One second. That's right. Yeah. Okay. When I could not make it, she could. When I was tired, she was not. When I needed her the most, she was there. I will forever be grateful for all of your hard work that aided in making my job easier. You would never know how you assisted me this year. Thank you. All right. So that is all of my thank yous for the evening. Is anybody that I missed, please charge it to my head and not my heart. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. And as the judges are going, or as we're tallying the scores from the judges, I would like to present my 2024-2025 Royal Court to the stage.
Your heart is broken when your wound pride was laid to rest. You never open your heart to anyone else to say you lie. I know you're lying. You see your mind might be made up. But your heart has got its own plans. There's no one to blame for false pride, telling lies, trying to hide.
Strength transcends mere muscle. It embodies the unwavering resolve to defy defeat. Greetings to you all. I am Nathan P. Hart, a music education major with a minor in psychology, coming to you all from the symphony of culture, natural splendor, and sugar white sand, Nassau, the Bahamas. Humbly serving as your Mr. Junior for the 2024-2025 academic year, standing firmly on the platform. Strength is more than muscle. It is the refusal to fail. Thank you.
Greetings. I am Sakiah Smith, an exercise science major from Cleveland, Ohio, humbly serving as your Miss Junior for the 2024-2025 academic year, standing on the platform of enrichment, nurturing minds, fostering growth, and embracing knowledge. Thank you.
Greetings, beautiful kings and queens. Before I introduce myself, I just have to send a big thanks to Miss Boswell and my 77th, Brienne Lovelace, for allowing me to host my first pageant with you guys. And I just want to send a thanks to the audience out there as well. I am Javante Neal, a graduating senior studying psychology with a criminal justice minor, and I'm from Anderson, Indiana. I gracefully serve as Mr. Senior for the 2024-2025 academic year, and I stand firmly on the platform of balance, using your power and passion for a purpose. Thank you. You have a good night.
Greetings. I am Braden Johnson, a double major in psychology and sociology, hailing from the capital city, Columbus, Ohio. Proudly and humbly serving as your Miss Senior for the 2024-2025 academic year, anchored on the tenets of fortitude, adaptability, integrity, truth, and humility. For God, for Central, for State. Thank you.
Greetings, Marauders and Centralians. I am Isaiah Akins, a senior majoring in exercise science with a minor in nutrition, born in the beautiful land of opportunity, Gardena, California, serving as the 17th Mr. Central State University for the 2024-2025 academic year, standing boldly and firmly on the platforms of renewed and refined. Through the fiery trials we endure, we come forth as Marauder Gold. Thank you guys. Good night.
Never underestimate the true power of a Black woman. Greetings to you all. I am Brianne Lovelace, a senior majoring in educational studies, coming to you from Columbus, Ohio, and humbly serving as the 77th Miss Central State University for the 2024-2025 academic year. Ever so elegantly, standing on the platform of reform, focus on the journey, not the destination. Culture, class, and commitment will define your reformation. Thank you.
All right. Let's give another round of applause for my 2024-2025 Royal Court, the Kingdom Court.
Too many words have been spoken. Too many lies.
And now we will bring Miss Central State University to come out for her final words and an expression of her gifts.
How y'all feeling tonight? And I know you're ready for the results, right? Okay, so while they're tallying up scores, I didn't want you guys to be bored, and I thought this would be the perfect moment to bring an experience that is so dear to my heart right home at Central State University. So in January, if you do not know, I was able to go to North Carolina and compete for Miss HBCU. And in that competition, I did a talent where I sang, and it was just basically a real moment for me in defining my beauty and knowing that my beauty is on the inside. So I want to teach you guys this quick little lesson and bring that here for you guys. You guys like that idea? Okay. Who is this I tried so long to find? Filling my head with lies that I'm not good enough. Then I heard something in my ear tell me I'm perfect. Now that I know it's true, time to show and prove. Every part of me is a vision of a portrait of Mona Lisa. And every part of me is beautiful, and I finally see I'm a work of art, a masterpiece. Now I see the pretty colors on my canvas. I'm a work of art, Mona Lisa. I'll share my picture with the world. I'm not afraid to let it show anymore. Let my colors paint the sky. There is beauty in my eyes, and I can see it now. Believe it now. I can feel it now. Hey. To go out, see that I'm a work of art, masterpiece. I am beautiful. Cause every part of me is a vision of a portrait of Mona Lisa. And every part of me is beautiful. And I finally see I'm a work of art. I'm a masterpiece. Thank you. You're beautiful. Each moment with you is simply wonderful. This love I have for you, girl, is incredible. I don't know what I'd do if I can't be with you. The world could not go on, so every night I pray that if the Lord should come for me before I wake, I wouldn't want it, Lord. I can't see your face, can't hold you close. What could we ever be? If the angels came for me, I don't know. Maybe I'll stay if you can baby. If the angels took me from myself, I would tell them bring me back to earth. It's a chance I'll take. Maybe I'll stay and can wait. Unthinkable. We sitting up in the clouds, we're all alone. The time I come around, you be moving on. I turn it all around and try to get back down to my baby girl. Can't stand to see nobody kissing nothing to her. Ain't nobody loving the way we were. What do you ever need? Angels come for me, I tell them, no. Yeah. I don't wanna leave my baby. My baby. I don't want nobody else to make. That's a chance I'll take. The angels come around. The time of my man. My baby. The angels turn it to the same. I would tell them, bring me heaven to it's a chance I'll take. Baby, I'll stay. And I can wait. Oh no, can't be without my baby. Won't go without her. You can't me. Oh no, guess they will be waiting. And don't come around. The time of my baby. Oh no, can't be without her. Won't go without her. I can't live without my baby. Oh no, guess heaven will be waiting. I love the girl. I need to be there. I want to be there. No, no. Just a flash. Maybe I'll stay if you can wait. Just to be from myself. I would tell them bring me back to earth. It's a chance I'll take. Maybe I'll stay and I can wait. Just beautiful, you're beautiful, you're wonderful, incredible, you never slow. Please leave us alone. Please leave us alone. Bring me I say leave me alone.
more than I could give. Gave you love. I gave you all that I have inside, and you took my love. You took my love. Didn't want to tell you what I believe. Somebody say that a love like that won't last. Didn't give you all that I got to you, baby. I gave you all the love I got. I gave you more than I could give. Gave you love. I gave you all that I have inside. And you took my love. You took my love. Keep crying. Keep trying for you. There's nothing like you and I, baby. This is no ordinary love, no ordinary love. This is no ordinary love, no ordinary love. When you came my way, brightened every day. Your sweet smile. Didn't I tell you what I believe? Somebody say that the love like that won't last. Didn't I give you all that I got to be? This is no ordinary love, no ordinary love. This is no ordinary love, no ordinary love. I give up before we try, feel the lows before the high, live for wings before we fly away. I can't say I can't prepare, I'm spending it in the air. Won't you come me in the sky with me? Keep trying for you. There's nothing like you and I, baby. This is no ordinary love, no ordinary love. This is no ordinary love, no ordinary love.
Now re-presenting to the stage our 2025 Royal Court candidates.
Players, put your pinky rings up. Guys, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. It's just so clear. Look out. Do you remember how we fell in love? We're young and innocent then. Do you remember how it all began? It just seemed like heaven, so I did it. Do you? I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up. Keep up.
All right.
Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jacking. Keep up.
Okay, can I please get my candidates to come in close so we can get a quick picture before the announcing of the winners?
And your ugly ass friends. I cannot preach. I cannot preach. I gotta show them how I feel. Get it in. First, take your sip. Do your dip. Spend your money like money ain't shit. Ooh, got to blame it on Jesus.
Okay, Miss B's gonna take her picture. Can y'all scoot in?
Do you remember those special times?
All right, you guys can spread back out. All right. Okay. You're next, Mr. Sophomore, for the 2025 2026 academic year is, drumroll please, Delvin Jackson. Your next Mr. Junior for the 2025-2026 academic year is Nasan Jackson. Your next Miss Junior. I said, hold on, okay. Your next Miss Junior for the 2025-2026 academic year is, drumroll please, Darvinet Hanover. All right. Your Mr. Senior for the 2025-2026 academic year, Riley Mays. Your Miss Senior for the 2025-2026 academic year, Tiffany Whitaker. And now, for the moments you all have been waiting for. Who do you guys think it is? This was an extremely close competition for all candidates. And now, for the next 78th Miss Central State University for the 2025-2026 academic year is
Asia Kempson.
Thank you to all our candidates for your participation in the 2025 Royal Court competition. All right, if I can please have all family please wait until we get our royal pictures, and then you may come up to take pictures with the candidates. Candidates, please come together. Please wait. Family, please wait. Friends and family, please wait. Don't. Listen, we gotta get y'all family wanna take this shot. Miles, Miles, Miles.
Second verse for the hustlers, gangsters. And your ugly ass friends. I cannot preach. I gotta show them how I can get it in. First, take your shit, do your dip, spend your money like money ain't shit. Ooh, ooh. Got to blame it on Jesus. Hashtag grace.